Morning, guys. Welcome to the class. Today's class, we're gonna focus on our abdominal organs, liver, sample, gallbladder, and all the organs in our abdomen. Also, digestion. So, also make sure you have all the props with you. I think in all the classes you should always bring all the props with you, because I believe sometimes it's also up to how we wake up in the morning, and you feel less flexible or more flexible in a day than another, and maybe you feel like using props or maybe not. So what I suggest is always when you start the yoga practice, bring with you all the props just in case. Keep it there. So I'm having my blocks and plenty of pillows because that's a headstand in the pose today, and I'm very beginner in my headstand. Take a block and sit. Let's begin from here. Sit up nice and tall. Cross shins, cross legs, knees heavy to the side, hands in namaste. Roll your shoulders back and down, gaze forward, and close your eyes here for a moment. Let's prepare ourselves for the class. Class today, as I said, we focus on our abdominal organs. There's nothing new, I think, in this. You know all the poses. The only difference is you're gonna hold them for about 20 seconds each side, each pose. So let's take a moment here now. Relax yourself completely. Forehead, eyes, and space in between your feet. Keep your lips sealed and breathe long and steady in and out through the nose. Remember, support your practice with the breathing. Get a quick scan of your body. Notice those areas where you need to release tension. Mostly happens always on the shoulders. So with every exhalation, try to lower the shoulders and relax yourself. This is your unique time in the day. This is your practice. Try to be present here on your yoga mat. Don't let the outside world distract you in any way. Chant 3 ohms to begin with, and I'm going to chant the prayer for you. Feel free to chant with me or just listen. Inhale to prepare and exhale to Om with the next inhalation. One more. And the last one. Yogena chittasya padena vacha maram sarirasya shavadena kena yopakarotam pravaramunina patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi abahu purushakaram Shankhachakrasitarinam Sahasra Shirasharam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjali Hare Om. Namaste. Release your hands on your thighs and gently and slowly, with the gaze down at your eyes, open your eyes. Take a few seconds down. Up. If you have a block, remove it. And let's take another few minutes in child's pose. So, child's pose, knees at the edge of the mat, big toes touching each other, sit into your heels, lower those hips down, forearms down and forehead down. You remember, if the forehead is not reaching the mat or the ground, the floor, it's too far, you have the block or a pillow to support your head. Now here, take another moment to relax yourself. And Balasana or child's pose, it's a good pose for digestion. I don't know if I told you this, but if you do child's pose every day, you're gonna improve your digestion. Also, it's a relaxing pose, quiets the mind a lot, while stretches the upper thighs, ankles and the back. You might bring your index finger and big finger together like a diamond on the mat. Palms are pressing down, the index fingers pressing against each other and the big finger, the thumb pressing against each other. Observe yourself here again. Release tension if there's any again. Feel the upper back expanding while inhale and lowering down while exhale. Relax yourself here. Think your way to this practice. Take 7 more. Long and steady breathing in and out through the nose, remember. Six more. Remember to support your practice with the breathing, especially today's practice. We're gonna hold each pose for about 20 seconds, so you might feel challenging into some of them. So if you're focusing on your breathing, maybe you forget about being in a pose and actually hold it. And again, if you can stay more than 20 seconds in each pose, feel free to go and stay for as long as you feel comfortable in it. If your asana goes for a minute, stay for a minute, or you choose the length. Or here, 3, 2 more, and 1. Inhale, head up, come into all fours, adjust your all fours, knees under the hips, press the palms into the ground, tuck the toes in the back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Bring your heels down, lengthen the back, press the palms completely into the ground. We start the counting of 20, gaze at your belly button, soft neck. Shoulders away from your ears, stay here. 18, 19. Now it's going the other way around, so let's say 15 now. 14, 13, 12, 11, soft neck, soft upper back, lengthen the back, say no with the head, sometimes heels down, hips up, pushing up and back towards the back of your room. 8, feel free to close your eyes in each pose. Hands and feet should be in one line, parallel. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look at your hands, step your right foot in between your hands, keep the blocks if you think you need it by your side. Place the block inside your right foot, right hands down, left heel comes down, left foot come down, left arch to right heel, stretch the right leg. Inhale to Uttita Trikonasana, back in line with the hips, you're not collapsing into the right hand. Equally lengthen your neck before you look up at your left hand. And you breathe here for 20. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gaze forward, exhale, left hand on the hip, bend the right knee. Stay here, left arch to right heel. Now you're gonna move the block on the outside of the right foot. Keep the hand into the block. Keep your chest open. Inhale, left hand comes up, and exhale above your left ear. You're in a side angle here, so you feel the left side of the body lengthening. How we're gonna do that better? By pressing the outside of the left foot into the ground. You're keeping your chest open. You equally lengthen your neck and you look at your left elbow or just gaze forward. The right knee press gently against the right hand. We stay here in Uttita Parshva Konasana or side angle for 20. I'm gonna count 10 by 10. I'm there in counting. 9, 8, 7, 6. Always engage in the pose, don't forget. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left hand comes back. Push through the right heel, both heels pushing down. Inhale to come up into Virabhadasana 2. Stay for 20. You know Virabhadasana 2. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale again, right hand into the block, stretch the right foot, come back in Uttita Trikonasana. Just a quick Uttita Trikonasana. 5, since it's the preparatory for Ardha Chandrasana. We come in here first. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now gaze forward, exhale, left hand down. Now you take your block, or maybe you don't need it. I need it on the highest part of my block. And I place it outside of my right pinky toe. I hop myself into the right foot. I'm turning my chest forward again. I keep my left leg engaged. I push through the left heel I'm preparing for Ardha Chandrasana. I inhale, left hand up, and I stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With control, I release the left hand, I bend the right knee, I drop my left foot down. Now I turn the left heel up, I drop the left knee down. I am here. Hands at the heart center in Namaste. We're gonna go into Parivrita Parshvakonasana. So I bring the left elbow outside of my right knee. Hands pressing against each other in Namaste. I twist until the hands are coming up my heart center. So you have an option to stay here or push through tap the toes of the left foot into the ground and stretch the left leg down. Bring the heel up and knee up. Stay here for 20 or with the knee down. Your choice. Gaze forward or at your right shoulder. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, half. Your left knee is off the ground, you're pushing through the left heel, so you're touching. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You slowly bring your left hand, into the block that's placed outside your right foot. Bring the left heel down. You squaring yourself so your feet are not in one line this time. My left toes are pointing top of my mat, in front of my mat, forward almost. I'm squaring myself. My left hand stays into the block, or maybe you don't need a block. Stay here. Inhale. Right hand comes up. Twist again towards the right. Stay for 20. 9, 8. Reverse Trikonasana. Parivrita Trikonasana. You're not collapsing into the left shoulder. 7, 6, 5. Here, equally lengthen your neck before you look up. Quite challenging to stay 20 seconds, but you try forward, okay? 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come forward. Remove the block. Now you're still here, square to your mat. Bend the right knee. Step your left leg slightly to the back. Adjust yourself. Prepare yourself for Virabhadasana 1. Warrior 1. So my right knee is bent. I am square to my left. Left thigh parallel to the ground. Inhale, come on up. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Lower down. You remember how many options we have in Virabhadasana. Look up. Cactus hands. We have many options here. Lower down, the hips open as long as you keep yourself square. 10, 9, shoulders away from you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Press the outside of the left foot into the ground. Right foot pressing completely down. Your toes inside out. Pressing down. 3. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms facing each other, strong right foot pressing into the ground, lift the left heel up. Your chest, torso parallel to the ground, your left thigh parallel to the ground, right foot pressing completely into the ground, push to the left heel, gaze to your mat, or at your hands if you stay 10, 9, woo. This is a very challenging balance pose. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, soften the shoulders, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and with control, drop the left foot, come back for a few seconds in Virabhadrasana. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Hands down and step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, soft neck, shoulders away from your ears, lengthen the back, heels down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look at your hands, step your left foot in between your hands. Right heel comes down, arrange your feet, right arch to left heel, take the block. If you need it, place it inside your left foot, left hand stays down. Stretch the left knee, left leg. Inhale, right hand comes up, Utthita Trikonasana on the left side. Back in line with my hips, I equally lengthen my neck. Before I look up at my right arm, I'm not collapsing, I'm staying here for 10, 9, push the outside of the right foot into the ground, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Face down, right hand on your hip. Look at your foot, left foot, bend the left knee, move the block if you have it outside of your left foot. We go into Utthita Konasana or side angle on the left side. So left hand pressing into the block, or you can use this side of the block or no block at all. I need it. As I said, using the blocks we get the full benefit from the poses. So bend the left knee, left hand stays down, my left knee gently pressing against my left arm. Right hand comes up and I exit the right hand above my right ear. I keep my chest open, I press the outside of my right foot into the ground, into side angle. Active right hand, bound. Here I'm not letting go anywhere and I'm not collapsing into my shoulder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come with the right hand back up at the center again. Push through the heels. Inhale to come up in Virabhadasana 3. Have a quick look at your feet. Mine were not quite in correct pose position. So left heel to right arch. And lower down the hips. You know, sharpen the fingers. Shoulder blades are going away from each other. You are a warrior. 8. Gaze at your left middle finger. 7. 6. Tap the tailbone in. Somebody's pushing you from left to right, but you stay here. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hand down again. One more time. Just stretch the left elbow. Come in a quick Uttita Trikonasana. You can keep the block outside. Uttita Trikonasana. That's okay also if you use the block outside your. Extend the right arm above. 5 only. We go into Ardha Chandrasana. As we mentioned before, this is a preparatory for Ardha Chandrasana. 4, 3, 2, and right hand on the hip again. Gaze down at your left foot. Take the block and place it outside of the left pinky toe on the highest part or the part that's working for you. Press the left foot completely into the ground, left hand into the mat or block. Hop yourself into the left foot. Open yourself to the side. I gotta adjust my block. Open yourself to the side, chest open to your right side. Push through the right heel. Right hand comes up, Ardha Chandrasana, the other side. And push to the right hip, left shoulder, don't collapse down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With control, you slightly bend the left knee, drop the right foot down, move the block. With you, let's go in Uttita Trikonasana for 5, just to recover a little bit. 4, 3, and release again. Turn yourself towards your mat. Drop the right knee down. Now we go into reverse triangle, Parivrita Parshvakonasana. Hands will be in Samastiti, but bring your right elbow first. It's easier to go in the pose outside your left knee. Palms are pressing against each other, so you're twisting until your hands, palms are coming at the heart center, and you remember you have an option to stay here or tuck the toes of the right foot that's into the ground. Push and stretch the right leg and stay here, or with the knee down, your choice. And gaze forward or at your left shoulder to the side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If your right knee was down, bring it up. We're gonna go into reverse Trikonasana. So I'm bringing the right foot down completely, heel and toes. My toes are pointing almost forward, about like 45 degrees. You stretch the left leg. Your heels, feet are not in line. Right hand stays in the block, or maybe you don't need the block. Press that hand into the block and the foot, left foot into the block. Inhale, left hand comes up. Turn yourself towards your left side. Keep yourself, twist yourself more and more with every inhalation. See how much you can open yourself to this twist. Keep both feet pressing into the ground. 9, 8, 7. You can gaze at your left hand if you feel like, after you equally lengthen your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale, left hand down, everything down. Now, keep the left foot here, bend the left knee, step slightly the right leg towards the back again, bend the left knee, come into the now. Adjust yourself, make sure you're not tilting to your right side. So again, my feet are not in one line. Squaring yourself first, and the left knee, and come on up. Look up at your big tongue. You remember the options you have: always forward, palms together, or facing each other. Practice hand. Many options here. 10, 9, 8. Right eye is parallel. Now, mat. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. There's a way from but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now press the left foot strongly to the mat. Come forward. Not forward completely. Halfway, you keep your right side parallel to the ground. You're pushing to the right heel. Flex your toes, point your toes down to your mat, shoulders relaxed. Left foot completely pressing into the ground. 9, 8. Try to stay square to your mat for as much as possible. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with control. Come back into Virabhadrasana 1. Just a quick Virabhadrasana 1, 5 only. 4, 3, and 1. Hands down. Adho Mukha Svanasana for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look at your hands again. You're gonna step your feet at the top of your mat. Keep a little bit of distance here. Bring the hands on the shin bone and inhale to flat back and stay here for 10. Or block, or 2 blocks, or maybe you can reach the ground and stay 10. Flat back, soft neck, soft upper back. You're not shifting too much weight at the heels or too much forward. You keep equal weight here. Shoulders down, away. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move your piece finger, the 2-piece finger, catch your big toe. Inhale again, you are here to flat back, and exhale to forward fold. Remember, belly to thigh. If that's not accessible, slightly bend your knees. Lower down, we stay 20. Soft neck. You let the gravity pull your neck and the upper back towards the ground. Feel completely the head heavy. Bend the knees to the side. 7. Not the knees, the elbows. 6, 5, 4. Here the same. You're not going towards the back. You're not coming too much forward. You stay in the center. Equal weight into your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale halfway up just to flat back. We move from Padangusthasana to Padahastasana. So I lift the toes up. I bring the fingers under my left foot, right finger under my right foot. Again, I keep my shoulders away. I inhale to flat back. I exhale to forward fold, belly to thigh again. This time I bend the elbows towards the outside, the front almost. Again, if my belly don't reaches my thighs, I slightly bend my knees, but remember, your goal is to reach the crown of the head down, belly to thigh without bending those knees. To begin with, it's okay, and slowly, day by day, you're gonna stretch your legs, but your belly will stay there to the thighs. These poses are very good to stretch the hamstrings and calves. Again, let the gravity pulls the head down, neck soft. Feel heavy here in the pose, heavy neck and heavy head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, halfway up, release the fingers, hands from the under feet. Bring the palms down and step back into a plank pose. Keep your feet slightly separate. Shift the weight forward. You pressing the shoulder blades down and away from each other. You gaze down, press palm down completely. Engage abdominal and stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the elbows, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. All the way down into your belly. Uncurl, untuck the toes, feet together. Keep the palms down in line with your chest. Press the palms completely into the ground. You bending the elbows to the side, shoulders away from you. Inhale to come up, low cobra. Gaze forward or up. You're gazing up. Make sure you're still able to swallow. Make sure you're not here. You have to adjust. Remember, you're shifting your weight forward. Press the palms. If this is too much for the lower back, you can slightly bend the elbows. Stay here. 10, 9, 8, breathe, support your practice. 7, any sharp pain in the lower back, you're coming off this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and come forward, hips up, knees together, and walk your knees towards the center of your mat. Child's pose with the knees together. Lower down. You can wrap yourself here. Use, if you feel like, block or pillow for your forehead. Stay 10, 9. We recover the lower back from the back bending in low cobra. 7, 6, 5. Relax yourself here, shoulders relaxed, everything relaxed. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale slowly to come up. Now it's the time of the headstand. I never taught you headstand because I don't feel teaching headstand from a camera. I think headstand pose should be felt by each person on him or herself. I've been taught at school about headstand, and even with the best teachers I had, I couldn't make it right for some time, and even now I'm still struggling, but I'm slowly getting there. So I believe practice is everything, and you have to feel it on your own headstand. If you, behind this camera, you having a great practice of headstand, go into headstand now. and stay for at least 20 seconds. Now from the headstand, you're done with your child's pose. We're gonna go into shoulder stand. Also for shoulder stand, I remember I showed you the shoulder stand with the blanket. Feel free to use blankets under the shoulder, so your neck, make sure it's long into the mat. You're not hurting yourself. Okay, let's go into shoulder stand. You're gonna go in shoulder stand from halasana. So keep the hands by the side, lift the legs up and drop the legs, feet all the way on the other side above your head. Make sure your toes are touching the ground. You push, pressing the toes against the floor, so you lift your hips up. Now you rolling your shoulders in. I will show you this in a different video with a belt on the forearms. Now first interlock fingers and make sure you rolling your shoulders in. Your arms are parallel to each other. Now from here you lifting your hips up, as I said, until your chest is reaching your chin. Long neck into the ground. Please do that. Now bring your palms at the lower back to support your lower back. You scoop your lower back. You see, your hands are supporting you here. Lift your left or right leg first up, the one it's more convenient for you. Both legs coming up and stay. You scooping your hands under your lower back to the rib cage until you make sure you're bringing the chest towards the chin, not chin to chest. I keep repeating myself. Make sure you're doing this right. Don't hurt yourself and stay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now from here with control, bend the knees, bring the knees to your ears. So you separate your knees, bring the knees down towards your ears. Left knee towards your left side, right knee your right side. Drop the feet down, stay. We stay only 10 here. 9, 8. You can release the hands down if you want. Interlock fingers. 7, or support yourself, no problem. 5, 4, 3, 2,
and 1. Now extend the legs again on above your head. Your toes are staying down. Release the hands, interlock fingers, stretch the elbows, palms together. Stay here. Keep your hips up. Don't collapse forward. Don't collapse your hips down. Keep your hips up so your chest is still to your chin. Stretch the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7. If for some of you reaching the toes down it's too much, use the wall behind you and keep the toes on the wall. You can also do that. 6. Or a chair this high, you can use a chair and put your toes on the chair. That's another prop you can use. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Release the hands. Bring the hands at the feet. Catch your big toe again with the peace finger. Stay for another 10. Make sure your neck is still okay there. If not, come off the pose. 9. That's why using a blanket, it's a little bit softer and better for the neck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, your left leg together with your left hand will go towards the left, and right hand together with the right leg towards the right. You go in a split for as much as it's comfortable to you. Keep the toes down, hips up, and stay for another 10, 9, 8. So in order to keep your hips up, you're pushing through the heels, like you almost wanna go with the heels down into the ground. So in this way, you're keeping your hips up. The shoulders are down and arms are relaxed here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now walk your feet back from where you start. Bring your feet together. Release the hands at the lower back to support yourself again. Now slowly come back towards the mat and drop your hips down. Here you go. Now from here you have a practice of Padmasana. Feel free to go in a fish pose with Padmasana legs, or remember we did twice the fish pose with legs forward, forearms down, arms by the side. You're pressing the forearms down, crown of the head comes down, chest come up towards the sky and stay here. Or the fish pose with the Padmasana legs, your choice, which one you want to do. Crown of the head down, forearms, palms pressing down, chest is up, your shoulders are away from your ears. Crown of the head down, stay here. Or with the legs together and forward, your choice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the lower back down, the upper back down. Release the legs. Remove everything you have around for the next pose. Hands at the side like a letter T. Bend the knees to the chest. Both knees going towards the right elbow. Now my shoulder blades stay down. I'm pressing the palms down and I extend my legs forward and up towards my right palm. I'm catching my toes with my right hand if I can, and I stay. You can gaze up, or at you lifting yourself up, equally lengthen your neck. You lift your head up and you look at your left hand, or just gaze up at the ceiling. That's also fine. Stay 10, 9. Shoulder blades are down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head come back to center, bend both knees and come with the knees up to center. Drop both knees all the way to your left elbow. Once you touch the ground, extend the legs forward, stretch the legs forward and up. So your feet, your left hand, it's reaching your toes maybe. You keeping your shoulder blades down into the ground. You're gazing up at the ceiling, or you lift your head up, equally lengthen your neck, and you look at your right hand. We stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and 1. Head come forward, bend the knees again, bring the knees back to center, hands by the side, and either you turn to the side, left or right side, and you lift yourself up slowly and nice. Extend the legs forward, legs together, feet together. You remember, you help yourself with the hands to press the legs into the ground, never on the knees. Point the toes, flex the toes, pointing towards you, heels together. Inhale, hands up, arms up, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale to forward fold, catch what's accessible to you, use a belt. Inhale to flat back, shoulders away. Exhale to forward fold. Into Paschimottanasana. Belly to thighs. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, release and slowly come up. Bend the right knee, bring the right foot on the outside of the left leg. Now you stay here onto both hips. Left arm, it's coming around your right knee. Right hand behind you on the fingertips or on the block. You're turning yourself to the right side. Keep the left leg engaged and twist here for 10 only. 9. You can catch. I'm catching my leggings with the left finger, so I have a grip here much better. 8, 7, 6. You can gaze forward or at your right corner. 5. But remember, we care about twisting here, not about how much can I look 360 degrees. Okay? So just twist from the upper waist, what we wanna do here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to come forward and change. Release the right leg, bend the left knee, bring the left foot outside of the right leg. You rubbing yourself with the right hand, catch your leggings, Left hand behind you on the fingertips or into the block if you feel like you're doing this. Twist here, engage the right leg. Gaze forward or at your left shoulder. Stay 10. Both hips are down into the ground. You're not going to the side. Okay? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to release and come back. Bend the right knee one more time. Right elbow comes inside the right knee and go forward. You're bringing your arms like somebody's pulling you forward. Then you wrapping your right knee with your right hand, right arm, left hand behind your back. You're catching your fingers, or maybe you can catch one of your wrists. I don't know. Me, not yet. I'm not there yet. Or if none of this is accessible, you have a belt or a bandana you can use. You keep the left leg into the ground completely, right foot into the ground. You inhale to look forward. You're not turning anywhere. Look forward. And you exhale to forward fold. Forehead to knee. Soft neck, soft upper back. We stay 20. 9, 8, Marichasana 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale slowly to come up. Keep the right knee bent. You turning again towards the right side and bring the left elbow outside the right knee. Now here again you twist as much as you can and try to see if you can wrap your right knee with the left arm. Release the right hand behind your back and again catch your wrist or fingers. Keep the left leg engaged, and this is the time when you look back at your right shoulder or just gaze towards your right side. You twisting into a Marichasana C. C. It's Marichasana. Stay 10. Use a bandana or a belt if you cannot catch your hand or always. 9, 8, 7. Relax your shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly release. Come back to center. Release the right leg, then the left leg. We go first. Marichasana A with the left knee bend. So left hand, left elbow inside the left knee. Somebody's pulling you away. Why are we doing this? It's easier to wrap ourselves. Now wrap your left knee with your left arm. Right hand comes behind. I catch my fingers, or again maybe you can catch one of your wrists if that's the case. Good for you. If not, use a bandana. You're gazing forward. Keep the right leg down into the ground. Inhale to open your chest and keep the back flat as much as you can. And exhale to forward fold. You keeping the shoulders away from your ears and soft neck. You bring the forehead to knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and inhale slowly to come up. Keep the left knee bent. Turn yourself towards your left side. Right elbow comes outside your left knee. Wrap your left knee with the right hand. Use a belt if you cannot. Left hand behind. Catch your, you see I'm less flexible on this side. So I'm doing my best. Here you go. I catch my finger. I open my chest and I look at my left shoulder or towards my left side. And I stay for 10, 9, don't forget about the right leg, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale slowly to come back and release. Extend the left leg and take a moment here to recover. You can shake your legs, flex the toes, rotate your shoulders back and forward a few times. Now again, bend both knees and keep a little bit of distance in between your feet. Feet parallel to each other. Hips are down, but not completely down into the mat. You're lifting the hips off the mat. Now, you keeping the right hand behind on the fingertips, or again, you can use your block. You turning towards your right side, bring the left elbow outside your right knee. You twisting here again, and now extend the left arm as well. Left fingertips are down, right fingertips are down, and you're twisting here. Stay only for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Come back to center and switch. Right elbow comes outside your left knee. When you do this, try not to round your back or collapse your shoulders down. Keep your chest open and up. Use a block for your in the back, for the hand that goes at the back. Fingertips of the left hand are down or into the block. I twist first. I release the right fingertips down as well, and I stay. Don't try not to round and collapse into the pose. Just twist here. Here you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to come back and release. Now sit again, feet together, knees to the side, into our Baddha Konasana. Remember, now we sit into our Baddha Konasana or butterfly. Feet are open like a bow. Keep your chest open. Hold your ankles. We only stay here for 10, 9. Remember to bring your heels as close as possible to your hips. Use any support for your knees if your knees are away from the floor. 7, 6, shoulders away, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your knees up to center. Extend the legs forward again. Shake, 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 and release. Now, again, come into all fours and all the way into the belly. Feet together, hands at the back, interlock fingers, keep the palms together, roll your shoulders back and down, stretch the arms, keep the feet together. We did this many times, the locust. You're gonna gaze down at your mat, inhale, and while you exhale, you create that balloon into your belly, and you're gonna lift the upper back, the upper torso up at the same time with the legs, okay? Any sharp pain in the lower back, you coming off the floor. So let's go. Inhale, gazing down. Exhale, balloon and lift up. Gaze down at your mat or forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then slowly release. Rest your forehead. Bring your arms forward, palms on top of each other, and rest here for 5 only. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, head up, bend both knees, grab your left ankle with the left hand, right ankle with the right hand. Try to keep the knees as close as possible, knees together. We go into Dhanurasana or the bowl pose. Again here, you inhale long, gazing down. While you exhale, balloon, lift knees and torso up at the same time. Any sharp pain, you're coming off, okay? Now let's go. Gaze down. Inhale. Exhale, come on up. Gaze forward or down at your mat. Stay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and slowly release. Rest again. Bring your hands forward, palms on top of each other, and let go here. Surrender for 5, 4. We have one last pose before we end. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come on up. Now, lift yourself up. Our last pose before we end the class is the wheel. Ardha Dhanurasana. And remember how I show you to do it from standing, measuring one arm away from the wall, or you can do it from the mat. I'm gonna do it from standing with no wall. I will try. Feel free to assist yourself with the wall, or just do it from the mat. Or again, maybe you are doing it better than me. Now, feet almost at the edge of the mat. Press the feet into the ground completely. Support your lower back. Push the hips forward and chest comes towards the sky. When you're going down, you're gonna gaze up at your ceiling, and then slowly release the hands down and go into a full width. So let's try. Feel free to do it from the mat. I'm repeating again. Supporting my lower back and bending my knees. Hips are coming forward, chest up. And I release. Here you go. I stay for 20. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And to come out, bend the knees, crown of the head down, and slowly let yourself go. Hug your knees into your chest. And massage your lower back a little bit. We put quite a lot of pressure into the lower back today. Stay only for 5, and then we're gonna go into child's pose to end the class with child's pose. The way we begin, we also end. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come into your left or right side and come on up. We go into child's pose with the knees together this time. Again, to recover the lower back a little bit. So sit into your hips and lower down. Again, remember, if your forehead is not down, use a pillow or a block. We stay here for 10, 9, 8. Relax yourself completely. That's the last pose, child's pose, and then we're gonna move into breathing exercise. The good news of the breathing exercise is that we're gonna do it in Shavasana today. So from the breathing exercise straight into Shavasana. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale slowly to come up. We're gonna go into breathing exercise, and as I said, today we're gonna do it in Shavasana. So find your best sweet spot to find your best Shavasana, because right after that also we're gonna continue with the meditation still in Shavasana. Yes, this is what I want to say. So lie down into your back, open your feet almost as wide as your mat, surrender, palms facing up, and just gaze up at the ceiling and soften here, close your eyes here. We're gonna go into a breathing first. Take your time here before we start the breathing exercise. Relax for a moment. Surrender to your mat. Observe natural breathing for some time. Feel the belly expanding, rib cage expanding. While inhale and lowering down while exhale.
surrender to your mat for a moment. Rest yourself completely. Let the gravity of the ground pull you towards your mat. Feel heavy and relaxed. So today we're going to practice yogic breathing. Yogic breathing, it's a combination of the clavicular breathing, thoracic breathing, and abdominal breathing. It is used to maximize inhalation and exhalation. Its purpose is to gain control of the breath, correct poor breathing habits, and increase oxygen intake. It might be practiced anytime and is especially useful in situations of high stress or anger to calm yourself. However, while its inclusion in a daily yoga program will correct and deepen natural breathing patterns, yogi breathing itself should not be performed continually. So let's begin. We are in Shavasana already. So yogi breathing can be done in Shavasana or meditation. Both fine, but today we're gonna do it in Shavasana. So relax yourself completely, relax the whole body. Inhale slowly and deeply, allowing the abdomen to expand fully. Try to breathe so slowly that little or no sound of the breath can be heard. Feel the air reaching into the bottom of the lungs. At the end of abdominal expansion, start to expand the chest outward and upward. So from the abdominal, you will move your awareness to the chest. When the ribs are fully expanded, inhale a little more until expansion is felt in the upper portion of the lungs, around the base of the neck. The shoulders and collarbone should also move up slightly. You might probably feel a little bit of a tension in the neck by doing this. The rest of the body should feel relaxed. So you move the awareness, these inhalations are very long. You move your awareness from the abdominal to the side, chest, rib cage, chest, and all the way up to the collarbones and neck. Once you complete the inhalation, then start exhaling slowly all the way down. First, relax the lower neck and chest, then allow the chest to contract downward and inward. Next, allow the diaphragm to push upward toward the chest. Without straining, try to empty the lungs as much as possible by drawing or pulling the abdominal wall as near as possible to the spine, so your belly goes all the way, trying to go touching your spinal. So as you can notice, this yogi breathing, the inhalation it's very slowly and the exhalation as well. The whole process should be one continuous movement, each phase of breathing merging into the next without any obvious transition point. There should be no unnecessary strain. The breath should flow naturally and not to be forced. Try to move in a harmonious and flowing way.
So try it one more time. Inhale slowly and deeply. Allow your abdominal to expand. Then move your awareness a little bit higher. Start to expand the chest outward and upward. When the ribs are fully expanded, inhale a little bit more until expansion is felt in the upper portion of the lungs, around the base of the neck. While you're finishing to inhale, slowly and nice, you reach all the way up. Feel relaxed. Now start exhaling. First, relax the lower neck and upper chest. Then allow the chest to contract downward and inward. Next, allow the diaphragm to push upward and toward the chest. Empty the lungs as much as possible by drawing or pulling the abdominal as near as possible to the spine. So you inhale, expand abdominal, move your awareness to the chest and expand the rib cages. Then move your awareness a little bit higher to the clavicular area. When you finish the inhalation, you slowly exhale from up to down. So you relax the clavicular area, then you move to the chest, move and go all the way down to the abdominal. Feel your abdominal lowering down, trying to reach for your spinal. Do this for as many times as you feel comfortable. Complete maybe 5 rounds. Remember, the breath should flow naturally and not be forced. There should not be unnecessary strain. Let's move now from here into Shavasana. Relax yourself. If you feel like during Shavasana, you can continue with yogi breathing or just observe natural breathing. Relax yourself completely. Become aware of the feeling of your body lying down. Keep your awareness to the breathing or bring your awareness to your body lying in perfect stillness and relaxation. Keep your eyes closed. Relax yourself completely. Feel the breathing maybe slowing down, the heart rate slowing down, your mind, it's quiet. Total relaxation into the body. Exhale out all the tensions. Leave space to relax deeply. Inhale to relax and exhale stress.
Inhale and invite relaxation into every cell of your body. Relax your head, forehead, eyes, nose, cheeks and lips. Relax the back of your head. Relax your neck, the upper body, shoulders, upper arms, lower arms. Relax your abdominal. Relax your palms and fingers. Relax your legs, upper legs, lower legs, feet and toes. Relax yourself completely. Feel yourself totally relaxed. Feel the contact of the body with the mat through the heels, the back of the legs, lower back, shoulder blades, back of the head, and surrender, relax. Stay here for as long as you feel like. Feel yourself positive with good intentions through your body and through the day. Only when you feel ready, you will come up slowly